So here is the planning we put together for an intergenerational project in our town, which is Loughborough, which could be applicable to other localities. And we have our target groups. In this case, it's the local historical society and a set of students from Loughborough University. And the aim of the workshops is to encourage them to get to know each other and find areas of common understanding about the town that we live in. So initially, pre them meeting up, we would have a workshop with each individual age group, asking them what their perceptions are of the other groups and any concerns they may have about working with that other group, so that those could be addressed if need be. And then we will go on to the next meeting. There you go.
And the next meeting will be the story circle, where two groups come together and to share their stories. And when they come together, they will be asked the question, what is their favorite place in Loughborough and why? And in this case, it would be ideal to ask the question to the students first, who have not lived in Loughborough for very long, and have the members of the Historical Society comment on that particular place that the students pick out, on whether there's more history there or if they have more stories, personal stories in the same particular area. And after we discuss within a classroom setting, we'll all go out and do a walk together and see the actual places that they were talking about. And when they were doing the walk together, they can take pictures, they can record the stories that are being said or the conversations that are being exchanged. So the recording of the stories will take place while the walking together is happening. And from that, hopefully we'll have photos, we'll have archived photos, and we'll have voice recordings to use to make the final outcome, which there are several options just within this project. One of them could be an illustrated, collaborated map that is printed. It could be a treasure map where there are QR codes in the places that they have visited with more information or the stories that have been told, or that can all be collated into an online story map where anyone who has internet can access and see the places and hear the stories. And whichever resources that are available at the time for our group, it will be good to have the online map, but if the resource is not available for an online map, it could also go to other possibilities like the map and like the QR codes. And for the final day, for the final outcome.
Yep, so the final outcome could be publishing online for anyone to access. It could be a public walk for the wider community, but led by members of both of our work groups. And it could be public exhibitions in the local museum, social media, publishing on social media. And then after the activity is finished, we would then split the groups into their individual age groups again and ask them that question again. What do you think of the other group now? To see whether their perceptions have changed at all. And then let's talk.
And then we would like to keep all the stories and photographs as archives, but also have the wider public have access to them by maybe displaying it on a notice board within the town, or have access to the story map for everyone in Loughborough to see. So it's not just this particular group, but maybe it will be an incentive, an initial step towards making a greater common ground for everyone in Loughborough.